In this presentation we are going to learn how to add two fractions. I'm going to write two fractions down for you. First fraction is 2/5, and I'm going to add that fraction to a quarter. Now we must remember the rule that you cannot add or subtract fractions if denominators are not same. Now denominator is this bottom part of fraction, so you can see that I've got 5 here and 4, and they are not same. That represents that these numbers are out of a different fraction. So 2 out of 5 and 1 out of 4 are two different fractions. So somehow we need to make them same. So denominators have to be same before you add or subtract. Now we use different strategies to make these denominators equal. One of the common ones is to use lowest common multiple of 4 and 5. We know that lowest common multiple of 4 and 5 is 20, because when you write 5's timetable, 5, 10, 15 and 20, you can carry on with that, and we write 4's multiples, 4, 8, 12, 16 and 20. 20 is the first common multiple of both these numbers. So you can use that to decide what's the lowest common multiple of these. The other strategy is to multiply first fraction, I mean both these numbers 2 and 5, by the second denominator, which is 4. So you can times 5 by 4 and 2 by 4. You can do the same thing with the second fraction, but in this case you have to multiply both these numbers by the first denominator, which is 5. So I multiply that by 5, and I will do the same thing with the bottom number. And you can see that 2 times 4 it makes 8 now, and 5 fours is 20. And when you write this fraction down, that comes out to be 5 over 20. Now we can see that our denominators are equal, so we can add the numerators. Numerator is the top number, so 8 add 5 makes 13, and this is out of 20. There's a common mistake that people try to add these numbers as well, which means that they're trying to disturb the denominator, common denominator. You can't do that. So you've got 20 there, so 20 needs to go in your answer. So that's how you add two fractions with different denominators. If you want to show this, how to do this on a grid, you can do that. What you need to do in that case is you need to draw a rectangle. And in that rectangle you can see that I've got 2/5, so I need to split this rectangle in 5 parts. So if I do that, there should be equal 5 parts: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I've got 5 parts here. I need to shade 2 of them. I will do that later. Let me split this side into 4 parts. So if I split it into 4 equal parts, I'm going to half it first and then half both these. So I can see this now. So I need to shade 2/5 on this side. So I need to do 2/5 on that side, and I need to do 1/4 on this side. So if I shade 2 5s or 2/5, that means 2 columns out of 5 columns will be shaded. And if I shade 1 out of 4 rows, then I need to shade whole of first row. Now I need to count how many rectangles have been shaded. Now obviously these two rectangles have been shaded twice, so I need to count them twice. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. So it's 13 shaded out of how many did we have in total? 5 times 4, 20. So that answer is similar to what we worked out here. So you can see that this is a pictorial way of showing the addition of two fractions. Now what you need to do is you need to try a question for me. You can use any of these methods to add these fractions up. So you try to add 1/6 to 2/3. At this stage what you need to do is you need to pause this video, and whenever you finish your work you can compare your work with mine. Right, what we do is we multiply first fraction by the second denominator, which gives me 3/18. 3/18 is actually same as 1/6, but it's an equivalent fraction, equal fraction to that. And multiply second fraction by 6, so that gives me 12 out of 18. And when I add the numerators up, I get 15 out of 18. Now that's the answer. You can improve this answer by simplifying 15 and 18. The 15 and 18 are in 3's times table, so you divide both these numbers by 3. So how many 3's go into 15 is 5, and how many in 18 is 6. So that's your final answer. Thank you for watching.